everyone, my name is GamePar and welcome back to another episode from the Minecraft Cafe. In today's episode, we are going to get started on our very first store in the community area. Now, we're going to try to sell something that I think is going to be a little bit unique, and I don't think any of the other Minecraft Cafe members have thought to sell this. It's something that I think could be quite lucrative for us, and something that I just don't think the others have really thought about selling. What is it? Well, you'll find out in a few moments. First of all, I haven't gone over to the shopping area yet. I want to go check it out and just make sure that nobody's had this really cool idea. So let's head over there and just kind of have a quick look to see what's going on. So here we are over in the community area, and while there's not much going on at this area, but this island has the things. All right, let's land and take a look. We've got the upper portal that I came out of, and we've got the lower portal here, and this is a nice little path. Let's see what is down here. I know that there's been a few shops that have been made, but I'm not quite sure what they are. Okay, this is going to be the Guardian shop. Okay, the Guardian Bits shop. We have sea lanterns. Okay, 1 diamond per stack. I'm assuming that's a stack of 16 and not 64. We've got Dark Prismarine, 1 diamond for 16. 1 diamond per stack and 1 diamond per stack. Okay. All right. Now, over this way, we have, let's see, Misfortune's Glory, Ye Old Wool Shop. All right, well, lots of wool here of every color. I don't really use a whole lot of wool, but that's really cool. And I'm assuming this is a rocket shop, which, yeah, I'm sure we're going to be such a huge patron of this shop. All right, looks like, are these the only 3 shops right now? Indeed, I think those are the only 3 shops. All right, so I'm just looking here, and I want to find a good place to put our shop. And you know what I'm thinking? I actually think that the best place to showcase our shop is right here on the very top. We want everybody to see this. I mean, what I've got planned, you won't be able to miss it, especially with it being on the hill. I think that this is a good idea. But we need to gather some supplies for the item that we're going to be selling in the shop. And for that, we're going to need to head over into the Nether. So I've just realized that I'm down to 60 fireworks total. So I need to make a whole bunch. So I'm going to grab my paper. I'm going to head over and grab some gunpowder and craft up a whole brand new shulker box worth of fireworks. Because, well, I don't want to be running around the Nether and run out of fireworks. You know, I don't know how long you've been able to do this in the game, but this is the best thing ever. Just shift clicking into the crafting table and then back out again. That is a game changer. And with a full supply of rockets, we are heading out into the end. Now, I know that there are some soul sand valleys close to Rail's place, the island that he has. So I'm going to head over to his portal and take the lower portal and see if I can get into a soul sand valley somewhere near close. Ooh, this is pretty. Now, we are looking for something quite specific. And, this is really dense. I'm not sure where we're going to be able to find a soul sand valley. Lava falling from the ceiling tells me that this area has not been loaded before, and that's scary for elytra travel. Ooh, here's the blue Nether. Oh, I hear what we're looking for. I just don't see what we're looking for, and I think we're over lava right now, so. Oh, you're aggressive. Woo! Ah, I think that we've found our Soul Sand Valley. And of course, there's a skeleton, isn't there? That's what I saw. We are in a Soul Sand Valley, which means we should be able to find lots of gas because we need their coveted tears. Aha! I see you. But are you over lava? Oh! Back to sender. Okay. We need your tear, buddy. Whew. Okay. Definitely gonna have to retreat here, and this blue fire is interesting. Oh, sweet. There it is. All right. 1 tier. Let's put this here so that we can see how many we have. We want to collect as many of these things as we can because I don't know if you've guessed it or not. We're going to build an end crystal shop. Oh, no tier. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got this one. And there's another one right there. Woo, this is no joke. This is no joke. Got it. All right. I wanted lots of them, but this is more than I bargained for. Oh, that was pretty sweet. I switched to my looting 3 sword right away and got 2 for the price of 1. That's what we've got to do. Sweet, we have 64 plus 1. I want 3 more. That's all I need. It's 3 more, and there's 1 right there. I got them. Nice. Okay, I am out of here. Oh. I'm gonna get to a safe place and then figure out where I have to go. I've just popped back to the community area for a moment to reserve the area. I just realized I should probably mark out that this is gonna be GamePar Industries territory before somebody else comes along and thinks, oh, this is such a nice place to build a shop. So we've got a total of 64 plus 4 gas tiers. We are going to make 68 end crystals. 4 of those are going to be used to make the store, which means we will have a whole stack of end crystals, which is enough to fight the Ender Dragon 16 times. But I need more of these. I need 1 stack plus 4 Ender Eyes in order to make these. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab, that's the wrong chest, we're going to grab our emeralds, and we're going to go trade with that villager that's just right over there and get the ender pearls we need. Now, I don't know, I don't think I have enough blaze powder. No, I don't. So we are going to have to go to the nether again and get lots of blaze powder. Why, hello. Do you have any ender pearls to trade? This is a lot easier than killing endermen. Easy peasy, we have all the ender pearls that we need. At least they're useful for something. All right, let's head over to the nether and get ourselves some blaze rods. Well, I think I have enough. I'm getting out of here. So I'm pretty sure I've got all the resources I need to make all of these end crystals. So let's take a quick peek here in the inventory and see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of glass. We've got the stack of Eye of Ender. We have the stack of gas tiers, and that's going to get us the stack of end crystals, I believe. I'm pretty sure this is right. And since the recipe is here, there we go. 1 full stack of end crystals. Now I want to get... Don't the iron nuggets look an awful lot like the gas tiers? All right, I want to get 4 more. What am I missing? Oh. What? No, wait. What am I missing? I'm missing the glass. Okay, I'm all out of glass. I will have to make some more, and then actually, can I make it with that kind of glass? No, apparently not. Okay, so I'm gonna have to smelt up a little bit more sand and finish off those last 2 end crystals. All right, the glass has been smelted. That should allow us to make the 2 more crystals. Perfect, so those are the supplies we need. Next, I need to figure out just how exactly I want to build this shop. And I've got a couple ideas, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I definitely want to have some sort of kind of pedestal that the end crystals are going to be, but I want a beacon going through. So, I'm gonna have to play around a little bit and come up with a bit of a concept. So I'm taking a little bit of inspiration from my Obsidian Void shop back on the Infinity Craft server. I'm not gonna be building up a structure above here as like a building or anything like that, but what I'm taking inspiration from is the deep hole. Now that hole wasn't very deep. I used item frames with a map, but I don't think I want to do it that way this time. I want to be a little bit more lag friendly on the server. So I'm actually going to dig this all the way down quite a fair way, and I'm going to line the walls and the bottom with black concrete. Underneath the black concrete, I'm going to have the pyramid for a beacon, and the beacon's going to be coming right up the center, and up through the beacon beam is going to be 4 end crystals. I mean, you are not going to be able to miss that. And then I think that we're going to build some sort of structure around the beam coming up from the bottom so that you don't see the beam until it comes out of whatever this item is up top here. And we'll build something up around it, and then in the middle you'll walk across a bit of structure, a bit of a bridge. You'll get close and you'll open up a shulker box that'll be floating there, hopefully floating there. I think you can do that. Actually, let's check. Can you float a shulker box? If you put it on, do I have any junk blocks? Well, I'm using my green concrete right now as scaffolding blocks. So if I do that, yeah, so you can float that, and then a beacon will go through that and will go through the end crystals. So that's what we are going to do. It's going to be very interesting as far as everything's going to be like floating, and there might be some stuff around it, but very much that kind of a feel. So yeah, I think this is going to turn out pretty good. But first, before I can do anything, I need to dig a hole all the way down. So here's a little bit of an update for you. I've got a beacon down here. It is full haze 2. That's going to help me dig this thing out. And then I am laying in the inner layer. Oh, I need that end stone. That's good because I am running out. So basically, I've got this top row, and then I'm starting to inset it a little bit. And it's going to go into the wall a little bit, and then I will have the black concrete underneath that going down. So the hole on the inside will be a little bit bigger, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know what you call it, dramatic effect, maybe? But yeah, I think this is going to look cool, especially when all this is removed. So I'm just going to continue working. As I work my way down, though, I've got to fill in the walls. So I see in my future quite a bit of a concrete making session. You know, I'm really starting to think that maps are the way to go about doing this, because boy oh boy, like, it doesn't matter how low I get, when you look just off of the item, you still see string on the black concrete. I've been testing it all the way down, and I seem to remember last time I tried doing this, that was the same thing. So I think that we might have to go with maps, but I do have an idea to make doing the map a little bit easier. What happens when we use a map on top of the nether? Does that show up whatever's there? I think we need to give that a test. Well, this answers that question. I put down some black concrete and it's not showing up on the map, so this is useless. We're gonna have to find a piece of ocean. So in order to make a black map, we're gonna need a lot of black carpet. So I'm gonna stop into the wool store and see what they have here. So it is 1 diamond per stack. All right, there is an ender chest here. Let's get this box out. And we're gonna need to trade up a few of these blocks, I think. All right, well, we shouldn't need that many. So, yeah, 1 diamond per stack. Let's put down, this must be carpet on the floor here. And let's buy this out, because I'm gonna need every bit of this. And we'll just go like that. So one thing that I learned last time I did this was that health and safety is a thing. So what I want to know is, can you put item frames on top of slime? Yes, you can. All right, let's pull these off of here. If indeed you can put item frames on slime, let's move this one. Nope. Let's move that. Can you put the maps on top? Yes, you can. Okay. All right. Let's put that there. And if you can indeed put the maps on top, does it still prevent you from taking fall damage? Do you still bounce? You still bounce. Perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to put a layer of sea lanterns, then a layer of slime, then a layer of black maps. That way, if anybody falls into this thing, they have some protection. And I do believe that, the beacon will go through both the slime and the item frame as well. Oh, that could be sweet. I've got the slime, I've got some item frames to get started with, but I'm gonna need a light source on the bottom. Where could I get a light source from? I wonder. All right, so here we are. Sea lanterns are a diamond for 16, and well, hopefully this is gonna be enough. That's a hefty price right now. We need to get our guardian farm up and running sometime here soon. So the basic idea we're going to go with is a layer of sea lanterns, a layer of slime, and a layer, and then on top of the slime will be the item frames. So I'm going to dig this down, I think 3 more levels, maybe a little bit more, just to give it a bit more depth, and then we are going to put those in. So made a fair bit of progress. It looks really cool when you're flying in here. So all of the sea lanterns that I need are down, and then there's a full layer of slime on top of that for health and safety reasons, of course. And then on top of all of the slime are the item frames, 377 of them to be exact. Now I have to do the job that I really don't want to do. I've got to go find an empty piece of ocean, make a platform, and lay down a whole ton of black carpet. Yeah, I'm not going to bother filming that. That's just boring stuff. When I come back, I should have a black map. Oh, and it's just really fun to do this. An uncountable number of hours later, and the black map is complete. The platform has been built, and the carpet has been laid on top. Now, one map is 128 blocks by 128 blocks. And that means that this map has been created with a total of 16,384 pieces of carpet. Now, I'd started to buy the black carpet in the shopping area, and I quickly realized that, well, that just simply wasn't going to do. So I created for myself a little sheep farm over here, just a manual sheep farm. And I mean, harvesting sheep wool manually is not very fun, but it has allowed me to complete this map area. Now, the only question is, do I have enough iron in order to make all the maps I'm going to have to make to do the floor on that shop? I have no idea, but let's go take a look. So I started placing down the maps, and there's a little bit of a color variation. That didn't happen before, and I wonder if it's because of the lighting that's underneath. So what I'm going to do is I am hopping underneath. Actually, that was actually a really good thing. And I'm going to get rid of all these lights and fill in these blocks. And hopefully that'll fix it so that the color is nice and dark, because we've got the slime and we've got the item frames and that kind of thing. Mobs won't be able to spawn down here even if it is dark. So we're just going to get rid of the light, and hopefully that fixes the problem. So I'm a wee bit at a loss here. I've put down the map and it's not fully black. It doesn't look the way I was expecting it to from past behavior. I even took out the lights underneath, and yeah, it's not quite looking right. In fact, it might look better if I dig it down and put the string. I mean, that would definitely be better server-wise, but this should be pitch black in here now. I'm gonna have to go back onto the world download for Infinity Craft and see what was going on with that. The other issue was I was getting mobs spawning down there, and I didn't think mobs could spawn on item frames. So I need to figure this out. Yeah, mobs are definitely... Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm going and digging it down and going with concrete. That's just my feeling here. So I've just popped on to my world download of the Infinity Craft server, and I've figured out why it looks so good here and it doesn't look as good on my world. So the coloring of the map is actually exactly the same as on Minecraft Cafe Season 2. But I forgot, this is as far down as it goes. So it's just basically directly underneath the end stone with these little cheaty things inside here. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to do a wee bit of testing and dig down to the bottom of the world and then see if the string is visible. All right, I'm in a creative test world and I am up at level 50. The concrete is down at level 5 and I do not see the string. So I think we're just gonna have to dig way deep down and hope that we're not gonna be able to see it. So I have officially fought with this thing for hours and hours and hours, and now I understand why I did this the way I did it the first time. So let me just take you through what I've done. Right now, I'm basically setting up what I did before. So we're gonna have maps on the floor anywhere that's visible. So I've got these walls set up here. I just did some testing, and the corners are not visible, and we will only have maps as far as you can see underneath. And actually, if I bring the end stone down one more block, it might actually reduce the visibility, but I'm not sure whether I want to do that or not. Underneath here, I've got a floor, and then I've got sea lanterns underneath, and I'll show you underneath here. So this is the layer underneath, and you can see all of the black concrete along the wall. I did black concrete all the way down to level 9, and actually, I can still go underneath here, and you can see all this black concrete underneath here. And what was happening was mobs were spawning no matter what I did. Plus, we seem to be in a slime chunk. So even during the day, even with high light levels, things are spawning down here. This was a ton of work, and if it wasn't for the mob spawning, it would look really, really cool because it's just an endless abyss. But with mob spawning, when you've got mobs walking around down here, completely ruins the effect. So this is all still down here, and all this black concrete around here, I'm sure I'm going to just harvest at some point so that I can do some other projects. So I did all of this. I dug it all the way down to level 9, filled in all this concrete, had to make so much of it, and it just plain didn't work. And so I'm reverting back to the same way that I did it before. I'm creating a floor with light underneath, and I'm making the void maps go all the way to the edge underneath. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer here. All the way, I hate when that happens, all the way underneath here, so that when you're looking at it from up top, let me show you here. When you're looking at it from up top, you still get, like, you get the void look. You'd have to actually go down and see how the wall, it goes all the way there. So I will do the floor as far in as you can see, and I'll make sure that you can't get too low here to be able to see in underneath. So yeah, that's where things are standing at this point. The center pillar here that was blocking in the beam looked so good with the black concrete, but you know, you just have to figure things out and work with them. I was going to, let me just bounce down here. I was going to leave these sections open here with the scaffolding coming through, and I wanted to put an item frame directly on the scaffolding, but apparently you can't do that because it would have been fun to have just some secret trap areas where you could just go down through the map, but no, that's not going to work. I even tried putting it on string. By the way, string does not make mobs not spawn. Like, mobs can spawn on string. Mobs can spawn on 2 layers deep of string. Like, I thought string stopped mobs from spawning. Oh well. It's, yeah, well, we're getting there. It's just frustrating that I'm having to change the way I'm doing this so long. This build is going to take me, there's going to be a lot of hours in on this build, so hopefully it'll look really good when it's done. Well, I've got some progress to show you, and well, I think that it has turned out pretty cool. Let's take a quick look in the pit here, shall we? How does that look? I mean, how does that look? This is using the same method that I'd used on Infinity Craft. Yeah, so the pit is complete. I've got a couple black glass panes that you have to jump in to access the end crystals. Now, right now I've got them divided into 4s, since you need 4 in order to respawn the Ender Dragon. Now, I've included some health and safety in here, like I tried to before. So if somebody falls in, they bounce, because I've got slimes underneath the item frames, and then I've just blacked out the corners using black concrete, and I'm missing a piece over there. I also have an escape route, an emergency escape route, just in case players fall in and they don't have rockets or their elytra or something. So in the northwest corner, so kind of, if you, I don't know if we can see it from here, but yeah, northwest corner, same corner where the nether portal is. If you run over here and just kind of walk to the right of the sea lantern, we've got an emergency exit, and it just brings you out right here. It's just hidden a little bit, and we'll hide that better a little bit more. It just brings you out here, so if you do fall in and you don't have rockets or anything like that, you can get out. So my next step is to install some end crystals floating in the middle of the beam here, and I had set aside 4. Now I have exchanged 2 crystals with Mr. Rail Maximus, so I've already gotten rid of 2 of those, but we'll take some of these extra ones that I have, and I've got some obsidian here. Now, we have to be very, very careful. I've got some junk blocks as well. Very, very careful in how we do this. I'm thinking 1 block, 1 obsidian, 1 end crystal. Oh, now I just hope that you can open up the shulker box without affecting the end crystal. Let's see the hitbox on that. Wow, that is a huge hitbox. All right, I totally just made a big mistake. I needed to put all of the obsidian in before I put this in. I'm gonna have to go up and around now. I'm gonna do this very gingerly because if this explodes, I'm a dead GamePar. All right, crystal. There we go. Dig, dig, dig. Let's get rid of the sand. I'm gonna very carefully get rid of the obsidian. There we go. Now we're gonna do the exact same thing. End crystal. Well, let's dig down a little bit more. Okay. Maybe it doesn't want to place because that was there. Okay, let's try this again. End crystal. There we go. Dig, dig. Let's get rid of the obsidian very carefully. There we go. Pick those up. Get rid of that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Playing with explosives. End crystal. We're going to dig down 1 more, and there we go. I think we've got them in place. That's 4 end crystals. And I still need to get rid of this block here. Now the beam's going through all of them. I need to clean this up, and then let's see what this looks like. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, we've just got those end crystals floating there. I want to see what this looks like on your way in from the nether portal. Now, the maps don't perfectly load, but yeah, that's looking mighty cool, I think. I think that's a cool look. So we still got some terraforming to do around here. Got to bring the end stone down and make this look all nice. And of course, we've got to get rid of the chests going on here. But I think this is really, really interesting. I'm liking the way this is turning out. And, you know, I wonder if we should incorporate the dragon egg somehow. But that might need to stay part of the community area just as something separate from my shop. But yeah, that is looking super cool. Oh, I also want to show you just some of the logistics here. I wanted to be able to get underneath here because I spent so much time digging it out. And well, I can just pop down. Where is it? There we go. I can just pop down here. I have a trap door. I don't know if you can see through the slime. A trap door that the map is sitting on. The item frame is sitting on that with the map in it. And I've got them all on all 4 sides here. So that brings me down into this area here. And then this brings me down into the area here where I did all that work. Oh, I dug this all the way down to level 9 and filled it all in with black concrete, and it looks so cool. But alas, it didn't work out. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest this stuff back again at some point. But yeah, I can still access the beacon from here if I want to change it. Now, I think I want to remove haste 2. So we're going to change this to strength, to regen. Oh, and I don't have anything to activate it. So I've grabbed a piece of gold that I can use to activate this thing. So we're going to switch it from haste to strength. Actually, let's make it resistance and regen. Yeah, resistance and regen. And I don't think that the other Minecraft Cafe members would appreciate haste 2 if they're just going to accidentally like break through their entire store when they're trying to do work on it. So let's just change it to this. And if somebody wants it to be something different, they can let me know and I can change it for them. Well, apart from the terraforming around the edge and some sort of price list around here somewhere so the Minecraft Cafe members know what they can use to pay for the crystals with. This thing is pretty much ready to go. But that is all the time that I have for today's episode. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're new to my channel or you haven't done so yet, why not hit that subscribe button today? You'll make me a very happy gamer if you do. As always, please take a few moments and check out the other Minecraft Cafe members well worth your time. But for now, this has been GamePar from the Minecraft Cafe. Have a great day, everyone.